Today is July 1st, 2015, and today it is official. We have constitutional carry in Kansas. What that means is you no longer need a permit to conceal carry a loaded firearm in Kansas. Now, we have had open carry for a while. Had no problem. And now we've got concealed carry, and I don't see there being any problems with this either. Now, I carry every day. I am very pro-gun.
12 seconds later.
Cops have been going crazy today. They've been pulling people over left and right. They even pulled one guy over, I heard earlier, because he potentially had a warrant. Okay? They didn't even wait for confirmation. They just went and pulled him over. And then it comes back that he has no warrant. Again, no warrant. And they just pulled him over, suspecting that he's going to have a warrant. And that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, I can understand it. You know, if by chance run their tag, it comes back, they have a warrant. But you're going to pull somebody over without knowing for sure they have a warrant. And then when you get the news back from your dispatch that they do not have a warrant, now you feel like an idiot, don't you? Now you got to explain to this guy some BS reason why you stopped him. And that irritates me. Now don't get me wrong. I believe we need law enforcement. But we don't need corrupt law enforcement. We don't need law enforcement that's going to be sitting there sticking their nose in every little thing. Okay? If you want to interact with me, you need to have a reason. If you don't have a reason, it better be consensual on my end. Okay? The cops around here, at least the city PD, take this back, okay? My cousins are idiots. I got my bike. Nobody said a word to me. Nobody was paying any attention. Something happens close to my grandparents' house. So the local PD comes out. One of my cousins is there. They realize whose bike it is, that, it's my bike, that I'm related to them. 2 days after that, okay, you see this is actually where it's at. That's just a funny coincidence. Okay, you see this speed limit sign right here? Okay, see that's 40 miles an hour. I was heading the same direction. They pulled me over into that parking lot and wrote me a ticket for 48 and a 30. After I'd crossed into the 40 mile an hour zone. Okay? Then a day, maybe 2 days after that, they stopped me again for 38 and a 30. Sound a little familiar? Yeah. Okay? Then, now this all spawned. Let's jump back. I should have started here. Okay. They were searching my cousin's house, which granted she probably deserved it, but they were searching her house and refusing to show a warrant. Okay? And it don't work like that. If you're going to search somebody's house, you're going to show a warrant. But they're sitting there saying, oh, she'll get a copy in the mail in a couple days and this and that. Okay? I told them, all right, keep on searching. I'll be calling KBI first thing in the morning. And KBI is basically the Kansas branch of the FBI. Okay? Well, now they're showing a warrant. At the time, the two highest ranking officers in the department, because the chief had resigned, were two lieutenants. And they were the ones doing this, okay? The one was searching, telling me they didn't need a warrant. The other one was telling me that I couldn't be on the public street with my firearm when the law says otherwise, okay? Now fast forward back to this, okay? They've stopped me twice. And now they're following people that I work with around. Okay? They even come out. Now, I drove vans for the railroad, transporting, the train crews around. And that's what I'm probably going back to do here soon. But I'm sitting in one of the vans in between the tracks, and I've got trains. They can't really see me. Well, my bike's parked between, like, two sheds. Same cops that had pulled me over the night before, okay? Now, yes, they pulled me over 38 and a 30. I get home, lock up my bike. I get one step on my front porch. The cop rides by my house real slow, okay? The next day, he's out at my work. Sees my bike sitting in between the two sheds. Slows down, eyeballs it. Comes down, makes some excuse talking to the crew that I was working with. Said, like he saw somebody out there dumping something, and they even told him that they had been out there all day and they hadn't seen anybody. Well, now they're pulling people over that I work with, following them around. They pulled one guy over for going down a hill 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. Okay? Going downhill. Then I come downstairs one day and one of my neighbors comes up and says, yeah, there was a cop out here in an unmarked SUV, lifting the cover on your bike and writing information down. Like, really? Did anybody else see this? He goes, yeah, there was like 5 or 6 of us out here watching this. Like, okay. So I go over, now we had this thing called Good Old Days going on. And it's kind of like a little fair that, it's nothing real big. But, anyways, I go over and I find the chief and the captain, who are now those two lieutenants from, way back when. I said to the captain, I've got a complaint. He says, okay, what's that? I said, well, somebody was at my house this morning lifting the cover on my bike and writing information down. I said, oh, that wasn't somebody, that was me. I said, okay, now what were you doing? He said, well, I was checking to make sure the tags were up to date since you're parked on a public street. I said, and you felt the need to take the cover practically off my bike and write information down off of it? Well, I didn't do that. I didn't lift the cover on your bike. I said, well, you just told me you did. I said, my second complaint is that you're sitting there following people I work with around. And, giving them a hard time for no reason. Well, if anybody has a complaint, they can come to me. And I looked at him and I told him, well, at first I looked at the chief. I said, you know why nobody comes to you guys when there's a complaint? And again, I'm looking at the chief, who was the lieutenant that was saying they didn't need a warrant. Okay. I said, you like to search houses and refuse to show warrants. Then I look at the captain and said, You like to make up laws that don't exist. And the captain snaps off with, right next to the chief, keep in mind, well, when I'm serving a high-risk warrant, you can throw the Constitution out the window. Yeah, he actually said that. And at the time, my phone was recording with this little app that I have. And, unfortunately, it shut off right before he said that. But I informed him that I had been recording, because here in Kansas, you don't have to inform anybody that you're recording. But I informed him that I had been recording the conversation. And he gets all mad and says, have a nice day. And sits up straight, you know. Well then, I start to walk off. He's like, your problem is you're trying to debate the law with somebody who knows it better than you do. Really, that's kind of funny coming from the person who just said you can throw the Constitution out the window. Well, by this time, like 4 other cops are coming over. So I just walk away. I get home, I contact the city manager, let him know what was going on, you know, the whole story from start to finish. And informed him that, unfortunately, my phone had stopped recording right before he said that. You know, so I really didn't have anything but my word. Well, I guess the city manager went and looked into this stuff. And, he tells me, he contacts me back and he says, I went down and had a nice little talk with them. He says, if you have any more problems, you let me know. He said, feel free to call me at, and he gave me his number. Well, I was like, okay. Since that time, I have not had any interaction with them other than when my car went off the road. Okay, I came around a curve right after I got my car, didn't realize the tires were so bald, the road was wet, went down an embankment. Okay, it didn't hurt my car or anything, but the only thing they did was block traffic while I could get, you know, while my car was being pulled out. And again, other than that, I have not had any interaction with them in a year. Well, just over a year now, because good old days have just passed. And that was the last time I dealt with them.
Eventually.
Okay, the sheriff, we've only had one issue with the sheriff, and it's only been one guy both times. Other than that, I haven't had any issues with the sheriff. The sheriffs around here are pretty cool. Highway patrol, same thing. I haven't had any issues with the highway patrol. You know, and don't think I'm saying this just because they haven't bothered me, okay? Highway patrol, I have never had a ticket in my life until I moved up here. Now, 2 of my tickets are from highway patrol. Okay? So don't think it's, you know, it's a biased thing that, you know, I'm not saying anything because they are, you know, not writing me tickets. They'll write me a ticket in a heartbeat.
A few moments later.
But anyway, yeah, don't think that I don't get stopped by other agencies. And if I'm speeding, you know, and I know I'm doing something wrong, I admit it to it, you know. But if, you know, like that crap that they wanted to keep pulling, I wasn't playing those games. I mean, I got stuff. Okay, again, we're talking about a 38 and a 30. We're talking, okay? 2 days after that, they didn't write me a ticket for that, but the 48 and a 40 they did. And at the same time, you know, like a week before that, if that, I get stopped coming down US 69 on my way back from Kansas City by Highway Patrol, and he told me I clocked you at 98 and dropping. Okay, yeah, it's probably doing that. So I fessed up to it and, paid the ticket.